Well, I'm Doug. I'm from Vancouver, Washington, and I'm married to Edna, and I've got a cancer story. I was diagnosed with cancer on December the 3rd, 2014, which happened to be the 30th birthday of my triplets. Well, Edna should really be telling this story because once you're diagnosed, you sort of go into shock. And she stepped up and immediately started me on juicing and detoxing. And frankly, if we hadn't gone through all of that, I wouldn't have responded to the treatment the way I did.
The day that I found out Doug had cancer, I feel like I became a warrior. And I was going to do anything and everything possible to help him to regain his health. We had a long road ahead of us, and there was going to be a lot of time in between as we were trying to figure out his treatment. And I knew that during that time, it was important for him to be empowered, that there were things that he could start doing on his own, at home, with my guidance and my help, and the help of our family. So we got to work.
Obviously, at Edna's urging, I used hyperbaric oxygen as part of my detox regimen. And one of the things that's kind of interesting is that my doctors told me that whatever my situation was, at about the 1 year mark after chemo and radiation, that what I had in terms of functionality was what I was going to end up having for life.
The doctors didn't talk a lot about what his life might be like after treatment. They let us know that he may have burns. It was a possibility that he would not have his voice. It was a possibility that he may not have the use of his tongue or be able to swallow. He would most likely lose most of his salivary glands, and he would lose his taste buds. I think that that's what scared me the most, is would he want to live without the use of his mouth and his tongue and his swallowing and not being able to taste food and enjoy life.
What's interesting, when you first get diagnosed, you just want to live. You don't think too much about the quality of your life. You just want to stay alive. And then once you start healing, you realize that you don't want your old life back, because your old life is what got you to where you're at, but you want a new, healthier life. And I'm probably in a healthier, better place now than I have been for years.
We moved a chamber home, and he had 2 treatments a day. And within a month, the burns in his throat were healed. And he was able to start eating some solid food again. And that was priceless to me.
To this day, I'm still doing hyperbaric oxygen, and every time I go in for a 6-month checkup, they're amazed at how much functionality I have versus my counterparts who have gone through similar therapies. Right at my last day of radiation therapy, there was somebody getting out of the radiation a couple of days after me, and they were just covered in raw skin and couldn't swallow, and it was just awful to see. I looked like I stepped off the golf course. So the difference between what I was going through and what most people go through was just night and day.
That's what I wanted. I wanted to see him get his life back. Getting on his motorcycle, going skiing, boating again, getting in the swimming pool. All of those things, that's all I wanted. I wanted him to be able to live again.
The doctors were just amazed at how the tumors responded to the therapy. I didn't tell them for a number of weeks that we were also doing hyperbaric oxygen. And it literally made all the difference in the world.
The journey that Doug and I have been on since 2014 has been so hard. But now that we're ahead of that, life is amazing. Our love is so much stronger. Our relationship means so much more to us. We're both so grateful for life and every day that we get to be together. Overall, it's just made us stronger and more powerful. We're a power couple now. We're excited about life.
I'm about as healed as I can be. I'm a lucky guy.